right? With their tongue
I
out. And
don't.
women complain about
But
those
we're
things.
not talking
And I would
about
also
women. We
say,
are talking about sexless men. The reason why men are sexless is because they are horn dogs. And it's not even the lame dudes. I'll take a lame dude,
Because they're
but
horny.
men who are overtly sexual on apps, that's why they're not getting it.
How many people are in the United States of America?
It says approximately 349 million people.
105 of those million people use dating apps. When you include social media, like to include Facebook, which has a dating app, Instagram, which is largely a hookup app, and Snapchat, almost 95% of the population has social media or uses a dating app. That is the vast majority. So let's say you said the majority of people are on dating apps. Okay, cool. So 105 billion, just pure dating apps. When you add Facebook, which has a dating app built into it, what percentage do you think of people use dating apps then?
That specifically use the dating app on Facebook or just on Facebook? Because that's most people.
Using Facebook dating and dating apps. How many people say that would be the majority of people that have those?
I know that the majority of people have Facebook, but I don't know about Facebook dating.
So that's fair, right? But Facebook has a dating app. So again, just say we just we'll split the baby. Half the people who use Facebook have Facebook accounts, use Facebook dating. Add that to the 105 million people who use dating apps. That is the majority of people in America that are, adults. We're not talking about kids, obviously. So to say that the majority of people on dating apps hasn't been true for damn near 10 years.
Right. And then even after that, you would have to assume that everybody who is not on dating apps are diametrically opposed, which is crazy. That means that all of them would have to have a completely different frame of mind that is completely opposite. I don't think we could. It's fair to even fathom that. How could we say that?
But what I'm saying is, even the people on the dating apps, these men are these men are degenerates. I'm talking about they get on there and whine about what they don't want. They only want to. There are men with profile pictures with their tongue sticking out. What in the fuck? That men do not get that because they do not know how to treat women like they are people. I'm talking about tongue out, just tongue out.
I would say that probably. I would say probably 1 out of 20 women do the same thing, at least, right? With their tongue out. Women complain about those things.
But we're not talking about women. We are talking about sexless men. The reason why men are sexless is because they are horn dogs. And it's not even the lame dudes. I'll take a lame dude. But men who are overtly sexual on apps, that's why they're not getting it.
No, because y'all don't care when it's the nigga with money that's overtly sexual. It's only when
I do. I don't want none of them.
Hey, stop making it about you. We're talking about the majority of people. You are one woman. The majority of women don't give a shit. Women don't want to cover up when they half-ass naked outside. But when there's a bunch of rich niggas around, they only want to cover up and pull their dress down when they're in a club full of broke niggas. When they go to an athlete section and they twerking, that dress come all the way up their fucking back. So you're saying you may not be like that, and just say we all believe you. Great. That's not the majority of women. The majority of women do act that they act differently when they're around the men they want. The problem is that these women are only on these apps, one, just because it's a dopamine hit. The average chick is going to get 100 likes a day. The most handsome nigga may get 10, 15, 20 because the algorithm doesn't push him the same way it does you. If Shan has a dating profile app and a bunch of niggas are swiping on Shan and spending the premium shit on Shan, they're going to show Shan to more people because it's going to make men spend more money.
Yeah, roses are super likes.
It's a business.
I mean, I get that for sure.
And it's gamified, and they use the same people who designed casino gaming and all of this shit. So it's a bad instance for men into. And it's a sausage fest. It's like 3 to 4 men per woman on average in most of these dating apps. So men are not going to have the same experience. And then you have to understand how the algorithm works. If you're getting poor quality, then you're going to have to improve your profile. There's ways of doing that because they match you up with what they think is your speed. And a lot of people hate that idea. But if you don't like your results, you must improve. Either your pictures are blurry, or your pictures are undesirable, or you get a lot of left swipes. Something's wrong with your profile if you're not getting quality men.
They just added a height filter and a weight filter to Tinder.
Yeah.
Do you know how
80% of women stop at 6 feet?
Like, if you're not 6 foot on a dating app now, it's over for you.
Right. But a lot of men are lying now.
Yeah, they're gonna have
putting 6 feet.
So y'all gonna have to reference a nigga forehead to see where it fall in his refrigerator photo. But then for women, when they ask the weight, like the number, like what do you weigh? A lot of them are gonna lie too, because a woman will swear she $160 and she 220. Like it's only gonna be
ain't nothing wrong with 220.
Listen, it's only gonna be worse for the niggas at the bottom. Like the people outside that 20%, they're going to starve. Like it's natural selection. It's not, but again, we can't argue with facts that we can verify just because we don't understand them, agree with them, or think that they are fair. Data does not care about any of that stuff. Neither does the truth. And the truth of the matter is the majority of adults in this day and age are on some sort of dating app. The majority of them. Not all, but the majority. And that's only got to be 51%.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say Bo's being unreasonable here, because honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start asking niggas who I deem to be average. Like, when the last time you got some box? Like, when the last time how many chicks you dealing with?
They gonna lie to you.
I want to see how them niggas are strong. Oh, you think they gonna lie?
Like that conversation is A to C, it's adult to child, as far as like I'm saying the vantage points. So an average nigga would have to be asking other average niggas like out in the corner with a microphone, like, hey, when was the last time you got some pussy? And then he'd have to tell. Like, you can't ask that because niggas are gonna try to impress you. Niggas are gonna try to impress like guys that they know getting boxed. Because what man is gonna sit here and tell you a nigga they think getting all the vagina in the world that this nigga been dry dick for 6 years?
But there has not been a man that I have dated in recent years that did not have options.
So that's cool for you because you date niggas that have options. That proves nothing outside of your anecdotal.
They're average dudes. They're average earning. They're around average height. Exactly. I mean, 6 feet is not average, but it's around average height. 5'11".
5'9" is actually 5'9" is actually
5'9" is. I know I'm average height for what, but what I'm saying is like.
How are you?
I'm 5'9".
You average height for a man?
Very tall for a woman.
I'm average height for a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I date dudes. It's like either I date dudes. It's 5'9" to 6 feet. I can't never get a dude over 6 feet. Fine by me, whatever. But like for me, that anywhere between in that range is, it's more dudes to date there, but they're not like super attractive, like conventionally. A lot of these dudes are not conventionally attractive. They're not like super desired according to what men think women want, but they always have options. I mean, maybe because they're charismatic. Because I like a dude to laugh me out.
I've worked on profiles for people, so I know what women actually swipe on.
Why would y'all even?
Profiles?
Why would a woman?
I can't lie about the data no more. You can't. We know what's up. We do.
Why would you?
We know what's up with y'all. It's too late.
No options anyway. Like what? So
why what?
What woman is going to admit that she's dating men that don't have options? Because what that literally means is that you are the best they can do. That's not a compliment. So for you to out loud say, like to support a point,
it's a flex.
It doesn't work.
No, my point in bringing that up is just that average dudes still have options. Like average niggas still have options.
Average dudes don't have options. That's not what we said.
I don't.
One option is an option. You got 2 girls, you got an option. They don't have as many options as the men who are out here having the majority of the sex. An average nigga is not going to have the same amount of options that M. White has. An average nigga is not going to have the same amount of options that Trev has, because those are 2 above average niggas. If you put those 2 niggas in a room with 2 average niggas, 10 of y'all are going to look at those 2 niggas before y'all look at the average niggas. And the only reason why you're going to look at the average niggas is because the 2 niggas have already picked up 2 other women that you don't want to share. So now you're just settling. That's how it goes for men. Like we don't care. It works in our favor because if you put us in a room, we know we're going to grade out on top. We don't worry about that. But for average niggas, they just get to fuck the leftovers. Like Y'all wait at the finish line to fuck the winners. The average niggas wait at they finish the race and then fuck who's still waiting for to find somebody else to fuck. They don't have a choice. They just take the first thing they can get. And that's why the majority of men do not have a lot of options. The majority of men do not have the options that the men that women actually want have for themselves.